Yeah, this is my 70 Chevelle. Yeah, I've had it for over 25 years now. Yeah, when I bought it, I only paid $4,500 for it. And this is also how my YouTube channel got its name. And the car originally came with a cowl induction hood, F41 suspension, and it's a factory 4-speed car. And all the other options I've added. Let me see if I can open the hood here. It's got a 396 in it with 10 1/4 to 1 compression with rectangular port heads. The cam is 590 lift, 244 duration at 50 degrees. Even with 410 gears in it, it's hard to take off with that cam. And it's also got a Pete Jackson gear drive in it, but you can't really hear the gear drive with the exhaust being so loud. It's got a 69 chambered exhaust on it, so it's pretty loud. And I tried to keep the car where it looks pretty much stock. There's just a few little things that, like the MSD electronic ignition and a few things. But all the options I've added to it, like air conditioning, cruise control, the fiber optic windshield washer fluid indicator, and here's the fiber optics that go on the fenders. Yeah, there's so many options I can't even remember all of them that I put in it. And in the 1990s, I drove all over the United States going to different junkyards to find all this stuff. Cruise control stuff's hard to get for this. Yeah, the power windows, power door locks, remote control mirror. It started out, I just wanted to put tilt steering in it, and then I got carried away. Yeah, and there's that windshield washer fluid indicator. And, cruise control, they never had cruise control until like the mid-80s on cars with a manual transmission. I took the clutch and brake pedal piece out and reworked it where there's a switch over the clutch pedal to shut it off too. Yeah, it's also got a, I don't know if you can see that, a map light mirror. A vanity mirror on the passenger side, that's an option it didn't have. The power seat it didn't have. It's also got a power trunk release. And the rear window defogger. And that fiber optic piece in the back window is real hard to get. Yeah, that's one thing that I bought I didn't actually find at the junkyards. And the video's not going to do justice to the way this really sounds. And I'm going to put a dash cam on the windshield, and this camera I think I'm going to mount in the back window somehow to where you can see everything. And this car's real cold-blooded, so I'm not going to warm it up on the video because it'll take like 15 minutes of running it. And originally this car had a Muncie M21 in it. I replaced it with a Borg Warner Super T10 because they're stronger. Yeah, you can see the rear sway bar. One of the exhaust pipe hangers broke. I'm going to order that. I just noticed it today because I haven't drove this car in like maybe 2 years or so. Yeah, I just haven't had time. And it screams. Yeah, with that cam, it barely even has enough vacuum to keep the cowl induction flap closed. And this is also an optional steering wheel that I put on it, that I bought like at least 20 years ago. Yeah, and this is the book that when you go into a car dealership you'd look through to pick out what you want. Yeah, I bought this a long time ago. Yeah, it's funny to see what the people look like back then. Let's see, the Chevelle's in here somewhere. And you can pick out all kinds of different stuff. Oh, I'm not on the right page here. And you can pick out the different options and everything you wanted back then. Yeah, here's the options. Yeah, all the options that I've added to this car it could have originally came with. Yeah, I've got the dash cam mounted to the windshield, and what I'm going to do with this camera is I got the suction cup mount. I think I'm going to mount it to the, maybe to the back window or something, or the side window, where you can actually see me going through the gears here. And I'll do part of it that way, and maybe part of it where I mount it to the back window. Yeah, and I'll also take this tripod, and I think I'll stick it behind the car and rev it up a couple of times. Hopefully it doesn't blow the camera over. Yeah, I kind of want to keep it down here. I don't want to get a ticket. and I forgot to show the trunk. I got the correct spare tire and jack and everything in here. And the differential's a 12-bolt positive traction with 410 gears in it.